September Big Wednesday at World Class Motoring in Agoura Hills was devoted to driving away cancer. The centerpiece of the evening, a vintage Austin Healey, the story of a survivor that's beaten the odds.
Sure, the car belongs to a friend of mine, and he let me borrow it for a weekend on the condition that I could get it running, and kind of got it running, not very well. And he got a kick out of seeing it run. He bought it to restore and never got around to doing it. And later found out that, actually about a few days later, that he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma. And thought if he enjoyed seeing it run for a weekend, that maybe he'd enjoy seeing it run for a little longer. And got some friends together and told them what I wanted to do. And they said, "You're crazy." The car really hadn't gone any further than a few miles and, God knows how many years. But from the decision to go to the day we left, we had 8 days, and we left Huntington Beach last month and went coast to coast to coast. It started out as a very private drive and just a way to show that I could still do something, and that the car itself is a perfect metaphor because she shouldn't be able to run. We tried to pull the engine and replace it, and we couldn't because it's the only thing holding the two sides of the car apart. We went out with no oil pressure and came back with even less. We caught fire twice.
As John drove across the country, overcoming car troubles and bad weather, well-wishers would come out and ask if they could sign the car.
And when we left, people wanted to know what was going on, and they wanted to know how they could get names on the car. And we couldn't cut more vinyl, but we bought some Sharpies and just asked people to sign the names of their loved ones that they've lost to cancer or fighting cancer or survived cancer. And every time I stopped for gas and every rest stop I went to, I got more signatures.
The perfect fall evening brought out Porsche fans too, and some of the most beautiful cars were on display as the sun set. Richie Sambora, guitarist for Bon Jovi, stopped by to sign the Austin Healey in honor of his father, who also died of cancer.
There's a song and a book in every one of those names.
In Agoura Hills, Marta Waller reporting.